Pat here from Dead Things. So the flurry of activity continues. I want to show you what I've been working on. First off, my cauldron. So if you remember from a previous episode, basically what I have here is a piece of plywood. Mounted onto that are 3 strands of purple Halloween lights with the flicker bulb installed into all 3 strands. This is then covered in Great Stuff foam. I've since painted this with a neon purple and then dribbled a neon green into the crevices. I then built UV LEDs, 3 of them that are on a stiff wire that is going to be mounted around the cauldron. And when the whole thing's lit up, it looks absolutely wicked. I don't think it'll translate well to video, but it looks absolutely wicked. Very happy with it. I've also added a band of copper here, made with closed cell foam, and then it's just got styrofoam balls that have been cut not quite in half, a little less than half, and are all glued in there. The whole thing's painted copper, and then I'm going to add a copper patina to it. Man, ever since I did that copper patina on that sign, I wanted to do everything in copper patina. So anyways, that's where that's at. I think I'm going to do something also a little different with the LEDs. I'm going to add some to the interior of the cauldron. I've got some ultra bright LEDs, add those to the interior of the cauldron and put those and the UV LEDs onto a pickaxe flicker circuit. I think that'll look wicked because of course I pipe smoke into my cauldron, or smoke machine is piped into the to the cauldron, and so with the flickering LEDs in there and the flickering UVs, it should look pretty cool. So anyways, that's where I'm at with that. Hey, there's my finished off torso for the 50th subscriber giveaway. Nobody's posted an answer to the question that I asked, so I don't know. Somebody really wants it. I don't know. Send me a PM, and I'll send it to you. There's the skull for it. My stack of skulls. But the real thing that I just got this. Very happy with that. $50. It's cheap. I don't think you would want to be doing any major crafting on it, but or major construction on it. But for a hobby bandsaw, $50 can't be beat. So, but what I've really been working on has been dun dun dun. Okay, so here we are. I've got her head mounted to an L bracket. Just drilled a big enough hole in there and ran the ready rod through there and a couple of bolts or a couple of nuts, and it's ready to go. This is the arm mechanism. It is now much more complete. So we have the elbow vent motor. Then we have the in and out vent motor. Attaches to here. So it turns that in and out like this. And just built this hand tonight. That's based on Den Haunt's hand tutorial, or zombie torso tutorial, but mine's a little different because basically all I did is I took that larger section that we always cut off of these PVC, and so it just slides on there. So yeah, very happy with the way that turned out. The others, I took my final vent motor. And I do mean final. I tried to buy the last of the vent motors that were on Surplus Center, and they are gone, baby, gone. So, geez, I hope there's another source for those puppies out there. I really like these little vent motors. So what I did is I built a cam out of Lexan, 1/2-inch Lexan. See, I cut it out all these crazy shapes on my brand new bandsaw. And I've got this piece of PVC that I've heated up and bent. I've got a screw through here. I've got a spring attached to an L bracket here, which keeps this tight up against this cam, and then as that cam rotates, it does that. So let me show you what we got going here. So, some design flaws right off the bat. You're punching yourself. You're punching yourself. That's one of them. The other one that I've got is when it reaches there, there's a little bit of stress that goes on. You can actually see this platform flex. I've only got it mounted onto there with a with one small L bracket. You can see it just flexes there. So I'm really not too keen on that. I'm not sure how I'm going to get around that, whether what I've got to do, if I got to move it a little bit more forward. The cam's working really good. Very happy with the way that the cam's working. So basically this hand is going to be holding a giant eyeball because she has no eyes herself. That's how she sees, is with the giant eyeball. So I really like the movement of the random movements of this hand. What I don't like is her punching herself in the face. So, what am I going to do about that? Not sure. Not sure yet. I really like that hunchback look. I think that's a really cool look. I think it's creepy. It kind of creeps people out. She is supposed to be a skinny old lady, not a broad linebacker, so I don't want to make her shoulders any wider. I also don't want to bring her head up. I'd rather have her head down, like this, down and forward. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get around that. I've tried moving this to different spaces so it goes down further but comes up less, and that doesn't work well. And I think what it has to do is the relationship of this pivot point here in relation to this bar here. Don't know, because I'm not a physics guy, so I don't really know what I gotta do to get that to work properly, other than just, you know, drill a bunch of holes and move things around, right? I'm sure there's somebody out there who has that knowledge who can go, you know, carry the two and this is what you got to do. So anyways, I think I'm going to continue to experiment a little bit with that. On this hand arm, on the other arm, I'm going to be placing a hand a la Dave Core and his Halloween to Go. I'm probably not going to show that because Dave Core does copyright his stuff and it's his design. You know, I gotta respect that. But if you really want to find them, you know, Google animatronic hand on or YouTube animatronic hand, and you'll find like dozens. I did it, and they send me a new one recommended video every week. So there are definitely people out there who are posting that stuff on YouTube. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm making headway. The other thing going to tell you about this is that this is probably going to be run by an 18M2, and I may just have that arm on, you know, controlled by the 18M2. You know, maybe switching it on and off, those vent motors on and off, or doing a pulse width on them or something like that to slow some of the speed down, or I don't know, not sure yet. Not sure yet how we're going to do it. And that's the beauty, I think, of the pickaxes and those microcontrollers, is you can experiment, you know. I mean, I'm building this cauldron here, and I'm going, okay, I'm going to put LEDs, and then it dawned on me, you know, I got these pickaxes. Why don't I just make a flicker circuit for them? And if I don't like the flicker circuit, I can turn them off in sequence. I mean, you can do damn near anything with these things. So, you know, it's certainly worth spending the time and the trouble learning the stuff. Like I've said before, I kept all of the correspondences between Steve-O from the Garage of Evil and myself when I was really struggling with these pickaxes. I've got it all in a Word document. If you want, I can. If somebody wants it, send me a PM. I'll email it to you, and you can go over it if you're having any problems with this stuff, because it was extremely helpful. Because he'd never told me how to do stuff. He'd go, look at this, think this through, and eventually, you know, it kind of I had my Rain in Spain moment. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at. I'm probably going to continue working on this all this weekend if I can. I know I do have to do some home renovations, and my wife is tired of becoming a Halloween widow. But hey, it is what it is. So, anyways, we'll catch you guys later. See ya.